We're just gonna stand on the middle of this bridge and just call him.
Yo, what the crap was that? What's up, Exiters? Today we've exited off Sunflower, Alabama to see Jake.
So just in front of us, we're walking down some railroad tracks.
As you can see behind us. So we're going to see Jake. He was
a railroad worker years ago. Somehow he fell asleep and got decapitated. So the story is, if you come out here at night, you walk these tracks, you go down to a bridge, which we are trying to find now while we have a little bit of light, and you hit the tracks with a rock and you call Jake's name, you'll see a lantern appear where he's looking for his head.
Now, per Renee's cousin, my cousin-in-law, love you, Sammy, at any time, if the light turns red, run. Undoubtedly, it is not a good thing from what she was telling us with her experience several times. She had told us that they heard the rumblings of a train and noise of a train. They took off running, jumped off the tracks, only to have the noise and wind go by them with no train. Very Ghostbuster 2-esque. Should have brought my proton pack. So, light turns red, we're out of here. Until then, hopefully we'll at least get to see Jake tonight, but we still got to find the bridge, so.
You know, and I have like a whole like stand by me vibe going right now. You know, there's like this little swampy looking area right over here to the right. You know, I asked Phil, I was like, you gonna get in there and see if there's leeches? And of course he declined.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one over there too. That looks even more swampy. Get that over there. Show them that. I think you should get in that and try that.
Yeah,
That's definitely leech worthy.
I'll pass on that. So, as you can see, it's no joke. We are on the tracks. We are not using the gimbal because it takes a while to set up and we want this to be on the spot. So we are using the Gorilla Pod. We are using the Gorilla Pod for our equipment today. So if the camera's a little unsteady, apologize ahead of time. But all right, on to find this track so we can come back tonight.
Bridge, not track.
Yeah. on to find the bridge.
We're on the tracks.
We're on the tracks, yeah. So that hopefully we can at least get a shot of Jake later on tonight. I wonder if that's it. All right, stay tuned.
All right, so we have officially made it to the bridge. It took us about 25 to 30 minutes to get down here.
And we are about, I would say, a mile to a mile and a quarter from the car. It was a good little ways.
So ain't no running back for cover tonight.
No.
I'm willing to sacrifice Phil if I have to.
She ain't joking about that either. She about broke my arm with a flashlight one night because I was playing around with her. Hopefully though, over here to the right, we won't have any gators pop up, because gators have been spotted at this bridge. Now the bridge that Renee is currently standing on used to be old and wooden. Like it was dilapidated, you know, falling down. So it looks like they definitely have replaced it with a more modern bridge, concrete, railing.
And if we see any ghost trains, we'll have plenty of area to get off the tracks.
Yeah.
Unless you're just like Winston and freeze on the tracks.
I mean, that happened in that haunted house when we went to 13th Gate, and we went up in that one spot. I was like, oh, it's just gonna get me.
Yeah, see, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna come ahead tonight, and I'm gonna hide in them bushes, and I'm gonna be bush guy tonight. No, corner guy, that's what it was. I'm gonna be corner guy. Scare you.
Then I'd probably just throw you out there for the gators and run away.
Okay, Jake. Maybe we'll see you tonight. Well, I shouldn't say tonight because it is getting dark. In a little while.
Yeah, we'll give it a few hours and we'll be back. Okay, so we are back down here at the train tracks. If I can get this.
There's a car. Cut your lights.
Huh? We gotta cut the lights. There's a car coming. What did he say?
I don't know.
I heard him say something. Okay. Sorry about that. There was a car coming. We had to cut our lights, make sure they wasn't gonna jack our vehicle or anything. So.
Or try to be like, yo, what them folks doing down with them flashlights?
So I apologize ahead of time for the camera going in and out of focus. It is dark and it just doesn't want to focus on anything too far out from us.
Okay, so it's not like, you know, eerily quiet out here, which is nice. Like you kind of hear like the bugs and whatnot.
The crickets.
Out in the woods. I think it would make it worse if it was just like dead silence.
Yeah.
So I kind of looked more into it, and Jake was apparently I think it said flagman for the railroad, and they don't really know how he got decapitated. I have a theory though, because when we were walking back earlier today, I was distracted by a squirrel out in the woods and almost tripped on a rock, because it could very easily be done so out here because there are so many of them.
That's true.
Anyway, I think he was distracted by something and maybe tripped and hit his head and got knocked unconscious on the tracks.
Well, that's a good point. Okay, so we have made it to the bridge. Nice little walk. Hopefully this camera will stay in focus the whole time.
No, wait. So we were told before you get to the bridge. So pick up a rock and let's see. Let's get us a rock.
Just pick one.
I got it. Good Lord. And we got to hit the track. Oop. And we got to call for Jake.
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 You just do it on one side?
Jake. All right. See, she said go across to the other side and do it too. Alright.
Yeah, I wish the camera would just stay non-blurry. Okay.
Let's get this nice pretty one right here. Jake. Jake. Jake.
You look that way, I'll look this way.
I really wish I would have brought my glasses.
So I'm looking up one end of the track. Renee is to my back left side, looking up the other end of the track. That way we got eyes in both directions. Yeah, nothing this way.
Nope.
There must be another crossing on up this way where I'm at, because look, can you see that? You can see it in the camera too.
What?
See it?
The blinking light up there?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of blinking. Can't tell if it's moving or not, because it's on up there.
Has that been there the whole time?
I honestly can't say. I haven't noticed it until we turned the flashlights out and actually stopped right here. That's why I can't. I honestly can't be like, oh yeah, that was there the whole time, or no, it just came up. But I mean, it's a good ways way on up there. It's not like close. But you see,
that one's
that
not
one back there is not
and it's
blinking
bright.
behind us.
But I guarantee you
See
that one.
Hold on. See the light way down there? That's where we parked. It's at a railroad crossing. It's not blinking.
That light
This
is
one,
more close to that other bridge we were at today.
yeah.
And I can't tell, but it does not look white.
No, it's not white. It's like a greenish amber color, if that makes any sense. You guys see it right in the middle of the screen. See how it's kind of flickering off and on? Now, normally at a railroad crossing, like you guys saw earlier where we're parked, it's a solid white light. It doesn't flicker or anything. But that one, see, and I'm moving the cameras, but that one is not white and it's flickering. Still nothing behind us. Renee's still looking. See, the bridge, back in the day, according to my cousin-in-law, Renee's cousin Sammy, the bridge that you go across and you tap on the tracks and call Jake's name used to be an old wooden bridge just down from where we parked. But as we told you guys earlier today when we came down, when it was still daylight, we crossed two bridges, but they are both new looking, in the same general location as the old wooden bridge. So as old as that bridge was, they probably have torn it down and built a new one. But without Sammy here as our guide, since she is pretty much a Jake expert, I would say. She's been down here several times, seen him several times, and so without her here, we're not sure if it's this bridge we're at or if it's the one that's on further down, which would put us about a mile and a quarter away from our car.
Yeah, there's still nothing that way. So, do we keep walking or do we stay here?
Well, Sammy said you could go between the two if you wanted to, or stay close to this one or that one. Either way, you were the way she made it sound like you were supposed to. You could see him at either bridge. I don't know.
No.
Like I said, without her here,
We'll go a little further.
we're kind of flying blind. I mean, to be honest, at this point, I'm not really worried about seeing Jake. I'm more worried about our vehicle.
Yeah, another car just passed by back there. That's what I was looking at.
Yeah, that's the only reason I don't like being away from that vehicle is because
We don't know what kind of area we're in.
yeah, we don't know if it's a good area or if it's a bad area. So it's like I'm just more worried about getting back in the car being gone.
It's honestly like not a bad walk out here though.
Uh-huh.
It's not as creepy as I thought it was gonna be. It's actually kind of nice, you know, until I see something. And then I have to like hit Phil over the head with this flashlight and leave him.
I ain't trying to join Jake out here permanently.
Oh, here's our dead animal we saw earlier.
Well, a good thing is I finally got the camera to stop going out of focus, at least for the time being. So that's at least a check in the plus column.
Do you see that light?
Yeah, I see it.
I can't. I wonder if that's a street light up there, way up there. Just kind of like it looks like it's blinking on and off because you're moving, and the limbs of like I see. I almost died.
Yeah,
like trees, you know how sometimes like lights in the distance will look like they're blinking if like you move your head just because the tree limbs blocking it.
Yeah. Okay, we're approximately halfway, well, maybe a little less than halfway between both bridges.
And I cannot see that light at all now.
I think probably just under halfway.
Okay, so there's There's our light that we knew about when we stopped.
Right.
That is where our vehicle's at.
There. That's at a railroad crossing where we parked.
Now this way you cannot see nothing. There's no light.
It looks a little further than what it is in the camera, but you see them two shining way down there? That's the other bridge. It is a little closer than what it looks like because the camera would be making things look further than they really are. So I say we're probably just a little less than halfway between both bridges.
All right, let's
And Renee's gonna try it again.
Jake. 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 There's a light blinking. I'm telling you, it's down there on that other bridge. I just saw it go and it went away.
Maybe it's a car going by. I don't know if there's a crossing down there or not. But yeah, you saw it was like on one side of the track. I don't know if you guys could even see that.
It just blinked again.
Because it's all the way down past the other bridge.
God, I wish I would have brought my glasses.
I don't see it no more.
No, it come on, and then it went away, and then it blinked one time, and then it went away.
Jake's probably like, I done showed y'all once how many times I gotta keep coming back out here. Brother trying to get his sleep. Just because he dead don't mean he don't need a nap. Must be another car back there where we're...
Yep.
Yeah, how they pissed off. I get back there, my freaking Jeep is gone.
Jake.
Yeah, we definitely need
Jake.
Sammy, our tour guide.
Jake. Okay. Well, I don't see anything, and I said the light. I say we walk on down and we see if we can see that light again.
Oh, from where we
were at before, because if we can't see it when we get back down there, then the theory of it being a street light is not right.
There's one right there. See, come here. You see it? But that one's like an amber color.
Oh yeah, I bet you that's what we were seeing from back there.
But back there it wasn't amber. Like you can tell that's like a street light color. You guys can probably see it in the camera now. That's like an amber color. From back there it was like a greenish, whitish looking color. I don't know, something that wasn't amber, basically. But let's see, if you get back on the tracks, you can't see it.
Yeah, it's just solid black.
You can only
dark back there.
You can only see it if you get off the tracks.
So we'll go back down to the other bridge, and if we still see it from back there, then I don't know. Might be still just seeing that street light.
I mean, but you can sit there and see that whatever that is, street light or whatever, is an amberish color, brownish orange.
Good Lord.
The light we were seeing the first time at the other bridge was not that amber color. See, if you look back,
Just hit a cold spot.
Yeah. If you look back, you can see that amber light behind us.
I still don't see any. Yeah. You gotta lean over there, and that's like probably way further away than that bridge.
Oh yeah.
Since we walked down further.
I mean, yeah, that's way on down past that bridge. That particular light is. Well, guys, might have gotten Jake on camera earlier with his light, might not have. It's hard to be 100% sure when you don't know exactly what bridge you're supposed to be at, or if it even matters. Maybe you're just supposed to be between them. Maybe you are supposed to be at one and not the other one. Not sure. So hopefully one day soon we can come back again and have Sammy come with us, since she knows a lot more about Jake than we do, because she's been down here several times, seen us several times. We even get you guys to, or get her to tell you guys the story of the one time she was down here and had a ghost train come by. So it's a pretty good story. If we can get her up here, we'll get her to tell that and come back and see Jake.
I think I'll do it one more time when we get back on this bridge. And if we don't see it, I think it wasn't meant for us to see it tonight.
Yeah. All right, so we made it back to the first bridge. See, I don't see that light from here. Look.
I mean, yeah, you gotta bend down right here.
I shouldn't have to bend down to see nothing.
I see a light.
I mean, I do see one way down there. But you see, it's not amber though. But I shouldn't have to bend down. Let's see. Nothing back this way.
Make sure there ain't no alligators after us. Okay. Gonna do this one more time. So instead of hitting the rock on the rail,
On the train track.
yeah, whatever it's called, we're just gonna stand on the middle of this bridge and just call him.
Yo, what the crap was that?
I really hope that wasn't dudes.
What dude?
In that car.
You want to just go back?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna, guys, we're going to skip doing it the third time because we don't really know what we just heard. It sounded like somebody laughing, and we don't know if that was here on the track, supernatural, or if it was somebody back at our Jeep from where we parked and we had those cars come by earlier. So we're just gonna go on back. We'll see you guys when we get back to the Jeep. Okay, so we made it back to the Jeep. Nobody was at the Jeep. So
Yeah, so I don't know when he stopped videoing or whatever, because that kind of happened like in a mad dash rush.
I started stop videoing when we started going towards the Jeep.
Okay, so we were on the middle of the bridge. I was about to call again. Right whenever he started videoing, you know, for me to call out again, it's just all of a sudden we just heard this rando laugh.
Like somebody laughing at us, like
And
something like that.
we just stopped, and hopefully you guys can hear it on the video, and looked at each other, and in his mind he's thinking supernatural.
Yeah, because to me it sounded like it was just up the tracks from us, like in the direction that I think, or maybe behind the direction that the camera was facing, like, you know, 40, 50 feet up, just off the track. She thinks...
I'm thinking complete opposite. I'm thinking the slow rolling car we saw earlier when we were walking toward, you know, the bridge, that kind of stopped, and he was loud. He said something. I don't know what he said, but he was loud.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're talking about the first one?
Yeah, so that's what was going. I was like, okay, well, if I heard him and he was that loud when we were that far away, it's got to be somebody at our vehicle.
Yeah.
So that's what was going through my head. Instant light cuts off, power grip on this baby. I'm getting back to that vehicle and I'm about to fight somebody.
You guys can't see it, but this is what she was going to fight him with. A big Rayback Walmart special, like $4 and change. This is what was going upside somebody's head.
So, like, the thought never even occurred to me that laugh could have been something spooky, supernatural, even though that's what we're out there doing. No. That laugh is you taunting me because you messing with my vehicle, and I'm about to go upside your head.
Me and this $4 Rayback freaking flashlight from Walmart about to go upside your head. And me, I got the freaking pistol. I got the 40 out.
Because we were told that sometimes there's alligators by there. I'm not sure if he mentioned that earlier. Because, you know, it's very swampy.
Yeah, like on both
sides. So, you know, we were told to make sure you bring a pistol or something down there in case you see something that attacks you or something, I guess, down there.
Yeah.
So that's why we had it for safety measures, but, you know, that moment in my head, my flashlight's more powerful than his pistol, because...
You about to freaking do it up. Hang on just a second. Okay, sorry about that. I had to just double check, make sure the audio was going. With all that excitement, I couldn't remember if we had turned the microphones off. I couldn't remember.
Because he's like literally...
Because I think...
I didn't turn mine off. He's like trying to be all stealthy, like taking all these little baby steps to make sure he's on the wooden beam, so he's like approaching quietly. I'm taking all these man steps, crunching through all these big rocks, like I'm about to let these fools know I'm coming.
She was too, like I'm hitting every beam, like doing this ninja speed walk thing, and she's just like crunch, 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 crunch. I'm like, they're gonna hear you coming. I don't care. Let them hear. I'm like, okay. We go in one way or the other, but we got back to the car. Like, it's got a, you know, when the remote starts, and we got close enough to the car where that would crank up, try to scare anybody off, and there was nobody there. So, undoubtedly, what we heard was not.
There was nobody. There was nobody. There are a couple houses right where our car was. There was nobody outside.
Houses. Nope.
There's no cars around. Either that laugh came from a ghost that has no head. I don't know how that would be possible, but...
I mean, he hears you call his name. How is that possible?
I don't know.
I mean...
Or we had a creeper out in the woods.
But if he out in them woods, he got balls, because... Like she said, it's swampy on both sides, and the tree line's probably a good, I don't know, 40, 50 feet from the track, maybe, I don't know, 30 feet, 40 feet, something. Anyway, so it's not right up next to the tracks. So if he's out there through that swamp and into them woods, then more power to him, I guess. He deserves to laugh at us if he's out there by himself in that condition, so...
Yeah, I really hope we didn't get to try it again, though.
Yeah.
But...
I mean, obviously it wasn't somebody sitting at our freaking Jeep. So the laugh we heard was supernatural. So it could have been Jake laughing at us for trying to call him a third time. Like, who knows? I mean, that could have been Jake laughing at us.
Maybe.
Or something else besides Jake laughing at us for trying to call Jake. Out on the train tracks in the middle of the night.
Yeah, because it's midnight now. We spent an hour out there.
Yeah.
Walking up and down. Looking for him.
I didn't realize it'd been an hour.
Well, who knows? Who knows where the laugh came from?
Yeah.
Who knows if the light we originally saw from the first bridge that was on down wasn't him.
Yeah. I mean, we can't prove or disprove. We can prove that we did hear something laugh. Now, whether or not it was Jake, we don't know, but we know it wasn't a living person.
It didn't come from neither one of us.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
All right, well, if you've ever had any experiences with Jake in Sunflower, Alabama, comment below and let us know what your experience was. And if we need to stand on the first bridge or the second bridge, like which one you did.
Yeah, because like I said earlier, the old wooden bridge that used to be the one that you stood on or crossed over or whatever is not there anymore. So it's got to be one or the other that's been redone to be a new like concrete type bridge. So we just, without the wooden bridge, we don't know which one it is. So.
Yep.
All right, well, we hope you guys enjoyed this adventure. If you did, give us a thumbs up, subscribe so that you catch all of our videos, and ring that notification bell so that you know when we release new content. And until then, we'll catch you down the road at the next exit. Later. Yeah.